Bloodborne: The Old Hunters, released in 2015, is From Software's stellar DLC for Bloodborne. The Hunter's Nightmare adds 10 to 15 hours of gothic horror, with new weapons like the Holy Moonlight Sword and bosses like Ludwig and Orphan of Kos. The PS4's visuals enhance Yharnam's twisted lore with nightmarish areas like the Research Hall. Combat remains fast and aggressive, building on the base game's rally system. Experts fans call it one of the best DLCs with a 9/10 from IGN. Discuss new Twick weapons, the Lady Maria fight, or the lore's cosmic depth for your voiceover. The DLC's difficulty spikes make it unforgettable. Highlight its integration or replayability, a must-play for Bloodborne fans.
Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, released in 2017, is Naughty Dog's standalone adventure starring Chloe Fraser and Nadine Ross. Set in India's Western Ghats, the 8 to 10 hour campaign follows their quest for the Tusk of Ganesh. The PS4's lush visuals, from jungles to ancient ruins, shine with set pieces like the elephant chase. Gameplay blends climbing, stealth, and gunplay, with an open-world hub adding freedom. IGN 7.5/10 praised the buddy dynamic with 1 million sales. Fans love Chloe's wit and the photo mode. Discuss puzzles, the Shiba Temple, or multiplayer modes for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is accessible. Highlight the feminist undertones or exploration. A compact, thrilling adventure.
Death Stranding, Hideo Kojima's genre-defined 2019 masterpiece that reimagines what a game can be. Developed by Kojima Productions, you play as Sam Bridges, portrayed by Norman Reedus, a porter tasked with reconnecting a fractured post-apocalyptic America through deliveries across a haunting landscape. This 40 to 60 hour journey isn't just about walking, it's about connection, survival, and unraveling a surreal narrative involving timefall rain, ghostly BTs, and a mysterious baby called BB. The PS4's Fox engine renders desolate terrains and futuristic outposts with stunning detail, while the asynchronous multiplayer lets you share resources like ladders and bridges with other players, creating a unique sense of community. Gameplay blends traversal, stealth, and occasional combat, with tools like exosuits and floating carriers making each trek strategic. The story, packed with celebrity cameos like Mads Mikkelsen and Lea Seydoux, explores life, death, and humanity's resilience. Though its pacing sparked debate on X, with some calling it a walking simulator and others a visionary work. IGN gave it a 6.8 out of 10 for its ambition but divisive delivery. Yet it sold 5 million copies by 2021. For your voiceover, dive into the Chiral Network, the emotional BB connection, or memorable moments like the cliff battles. The haunting soundtrack by Ludwig Purcell, paired with Low Roar's tracks, elevates every step. Trophy hunters will find the platinum grindy, requiring extensive deliveries, but rewarding for completionists. Discuss the social strand system, where players leave signs and structures, where the polarizing story's philosophical depth. Expos highlight the ring-soaked hikes and unexpected multiplayer kindness, like finding a zip line at the perfect moment. Accessibility options like adjustable difficulty make it approachable, while the director's cut added refined mechanics. Whether you love its meditative pace or find it unconventional, Death Stranding is a bold experiment that challenges gaming norms and leaves a lasting impression.
Resident Evil 2 Remake is Capcom's 2019 reimagining of the 1998 classic, bringing Raccoon City's zombie nightmare to life with chilling precision. You alternate between Leon S. Kennedy, a rookie cop, and Claire Redfield, a college student, in dual campaigns spanning 15 to 20 hours. The PS4's RE engine delivers jaw-dropping visuals, from gore-soaked police stations to super depths with tight over-the-shoulder gunplay and resource management defining the survival horror experience. Mr. X's relentless pursuit keeps you on edge, while puzzles like lock combinations demand wit. The story of bioterror and survival is gripping, with 10 million sales by 2023, and a 91 out of 100 on Metacritic. Fans rave about the liquor encounters and Claire's crossbow. For your voiceover, describe the iconic RPD station, the Forced Survivor mode, or the emotional Sherry segment. The Platinum Trophy requires multiple playthroughs, rewarding hardcore fans. Highlight the sound design with creaking floors and zombie groans, or the free Ghost Survivors DLC. Accessibility options like aim assist broaden its appeal, a horror masterpiece that balances nostalgia and modern terror.
Devil May Cry 5, released in 2019, is Capcom's stylish return to the demon-slaying saga. You play as Nero, Dante, and newcomer V, battling a demonic invasion in Redgrave City. The 10-15-hour campaign is a combo-driven spectacle, with the RE engine delivering vibrant visuals and fluid animations. Each character's playstyle, Nero's mechanical arm, Dante's weapon switching, V's summon creatures, offers variety. The story ties up loose ends, earning IGN's 9.5 out of 10, with 6 million sales. Expos praise Dante's swagger and the rocking soundtrack. Discuss the Bloody Palace mode, combo grading, or the Nico crafting system for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy demands best rank mastery. Highlight the virtual DLC or cinematic cutscenes. A high-octane hack-and-slash triumph that ooves his style.
Nier Automata, released in 2017, is Platinum Games' philosophical action RPG directed by Yoko Taro. You control androids 2B, 9S, and A2 in a post-apocalyptic Earth overrun by machines. The 30 to 50-hour campaign blends hack and slash with shmup-style combat, with multiple endings revealing a deep story about humanity and existence. The PS4's visuals, from ruined cities to deserts, are haunting, with Keiichi Okabe's ethereal soundtrack. IGN's 8.9 out of 10 and 7.5 million sales reflect its cult status. The Essex fans love the Route C twist and 2B's design. Discuss the pod upgrades, fishing minigame, or ending ease impact for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is achievable, but requires all endings. Highlight the Machine Village or philosophical themes. A unique, emotional journey.
Grand Theft Auto 5, ported to PS4 in 2014, is Rockstar's crime epic set in Los Santos. You switch between Michael, Franklin, and Trevor in a 30-40-hour story of heist and chaos. The open world, with dynamic NPCs and radio stations, feels alive, with GTA Online extending playtime infinitely. The PS4's visuals shine, earning a 97 out of 100 on Metacritic, with over 200 million sales by 2024. Expos share online shenanigans and modding tales, discuss heist planning, the stock market, or first-person mode for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is a grind. Highlight the satire or exploration, a cultural juggernaut.
Horizon Forbidden West, released in 2022, is Guerrilla's sequel to Zero Dawn. Aloy explores a vibrant West Coast, battling new machines like Slitherfangs. The 30 to 50-hour story deepens the lore, with swimming and climbing enhancing exploration. The PS4's visuals are stunning, earning IGN's 9/10, with 8.4 million sales. X-fans love the photo mode and Aloy's Growth. Discuss cauldrons, the 10-octave, or skill trees for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy rewards exploration. Highlight the soundtrack or machine designs, a technical marvel.
Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, released in 2020, is Insomniac's spin-off starring Miles, a new Spider-Man with bioelectric powers. Set in a snowy Harlem, the 8 to 12-hour campaign balances heroics and family ties, facing the Tinkerer. Web-slinging and combat are fluid, with PS4 visuals shining. IGN's 7 out of 10 and 10 million sales reflect its appeal. X-fans love the Prowler arc. Discuss suit mods, side missions, or the soundtrack for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is accessible. Highlight Miles' cultural roots, a compact superhero hit.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, released in 2018, is Ubisoft's epic RPG set in ancient Greece. Play as Cassandra or Alexios in a 60 to 100-hour adventure with dialogue choices and romance shaping the story. Naval combat and exploration from Athens to Crete are immersive. The PS4's visuals earned an 83 out of 100 on Metacritic, with 12 million sales. X-fans praise Cassandra's voice acting. Discuss the Cult of Cosmos, DLC, or mercenary system for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is a grind. Highlight the mythology or open world. A massive adventure.
Dishonored 2, released in 2016, is Arcane's supernatural stealth sequel.
Play as Emily or Corvo in Kranaka, using powers like Far Reach or Blink. The 15 to 20 hour campaign's level design, like the Clockwork Mansion, is genius. The PS4's visuals and chaos system shine, earning IGN's 9.3 out of 10. X-Hire fans love the non-lethal options. Discuss the Dust District, Bone Charms, or replayability for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy rewards versatility. Highlight the art style, a stealth masterpiece.
Rise of the Tomb Raider, released in 2015, follows Lara Croft in Siberia seeking the divine source. The 15 to 20 hour campaign blends puzzles, exploration, and combat, with the PS4's visuals stunning. The 20-year celebration edition adds blood ties. IGN's 9.3 out of 10 and 7 million sales reflect its polish. X-fans loved the Tombs. Discuss crafting, endurance mode, or the Baba Yaga DLC for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is achievable. Highlight Lara's growth, a thrilling adventure.
The Last of Us Remastered, released in 2014, is Naughty Dog's post-apocalyptic masterpiece, enhanced for PS4 with 60 FPS. Joel and Ellie's 15 to 20 hour journey through a fungo-ravaged USA is emotional, with stealth and brutal combat. The PS4's visuals and Gustavo Santaolalla's score shine, earning a 95 out of 100 on Metacritic, with 17 million sales. X fans adore the hospital scene. Discuss Left Behind DLC, infected types, or crafting for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is tough. Highlight the story's weight, a narrative titan.
God of War Ragnarok, released in 2022, is the epic sequel to 2018's reboot. Kratos and Atreus face Ragnarok in a 30 to 50 hour saga across the 9 realms. Combat is refined, with Atreus' playable sections adding variety. The PS4's visuals and story earned a 94 out of 100 on Metacritic, with 15 million sales. X fans love Thor's fight. Discuss the realms, accessibility options, or side quests for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy rewards completionists. Highlight the emotional climax, a Norse epic.
Shadow of the Colossus, remade in 2018 by Bluepoint, is a minimalist masterpiece. As Wander, you slay 16 colossi to save Mono in a 10 to 15 hour journey. The PS4's visuals, from vast deserts to misty valleys, are breathtaking, earning IGN's 9.7 out of 10. Fans love the emotional ending. Discuss Colossi battles, the grip mechanic, or the soundtrack for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is accessible. Highlight the art design, a timeless classic.
Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, released in 2019, is Square Enix's acclaimed MMORPG expansion. As the Warrior of Darkness, you explore the first, in a 50-hour story rivaling single-player RPGs. New jobs like Dancer and raids like Eden shine. The PS4's visuals and music earned a 90 out of 100 on Metacritic. X-fans love him at Selk. Discuss crafting, the trust system, or the story's pep for your voiceover. Highlight the community. A storytelling triumph. Dragon Quest XI-S, released in 2018, is Square Enix's classic JRPG. As the Luminary, you embark on an 80 to 100 hour quest to save Erdrea. Turn-based combat and a vibrant world shine, with a 2D mode for retro fans. The PS4's visuals and orchestral score earned the 91 out of 100 on Metacritic. X fans love the party dynamics. Discuss skill panels, the casino, or the definitive edition's extras for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is a commitment. Highlight the charm, a timeless RPG.
Monster Hunter World, released in 2018, is Capcom's triumphant action RPG that invites you to hunt colossal beasts in a vibrant, living world. As a hunter in the new world, you track creatures like the fire-breathing Rathalos or the electrified Tobi Kadachi across ecosystems teeming with life, from the lush, ancient forest to the scorching wildspire waste. This 50 to 100-hour epic blends preparation, exploration, and intense combat, where every hunt feels like a boss battle. Wield 1 of 14 weapon types, great swords for raw power, bowguns for range, or insect glaives for acrobatics, each with deep mechanics that reward mastery.
The PS4's visuals, powered by the RE engine, deliver stunning monster designs and dynamic environments, earning a 90 out of 100 on Metacritic. Multiplayer lets you team up with friends for epic 4-player hunts, while the Iceborne expansion adds new monsters and a new snowy region. With 25 million sales by 2024, it's Capcom's best-selling game, and X-fans share thrilling hunt stories like narrowly dodging a Diablo's charge. The Palico companion, customizable with gear, adds charm and utility. For your voiceover, dive into the crafting system, where you forge armor from monster parts, or the clutch claw mechanic introduced in Iceborne. Discuss the guiding the land endgame, or the satisfaction of carving rare materials after a 30-minute fight. The Platinum Trophy is a grind, requiring mastery of every monster, but it's a badge of honor for dedicated hunters. The soundtrack, with its tribal drums and soaring themes, amplifies the thrill. Accessibility options like adjustable HUDs make it welcoming, while Expost highlight the community's love for events like the Kulvetaru Siege. Whether you're sharpening your blade or setting traps, Monster Hunter World is an addictive, adrenaline-pumping adventure that redefined the series for a global audience.
Ratchet & Clank, released in 2016, is Insomniac Games' vibrant PS2 reboot, blending platforming and shooting with galactic charm. You play as Ratchet, a Lombax mechanic, and Clank, his robotic sidekick, as they battle Chairman Drek's planet-destroying scheme. This 10-15-hour adventure bursts with colorful planets, from neon-lit Illyrio City to swampy Battalia, all rendered beautifully on the PS4. Gameplay is a joyous mix of jumping, shooting, and gadgetry, with weapons like the Groovatron, a disco ball that makes enemies dance, or the Pixelizer, which turns foes into 8-bit sprites, stealing the show. IGN's 9 out of 10 praised its polish and humor, with 1.5 million sales. X-fans adore the witty banter and movie tie-in. Disguise the weapon wheel, hoverboard races, or Clank's puzzle sections for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is accessible, rewarding exploration. Highlight the family-friendly vibe or 5-minute visuals, a delightful plot warmer that shines.
Control, released in 2019, is Remedy's supernatural thriller that blends mind-bending storytelling with dynamic combat. You play as Jesse Faden, searching for answers in the shifting oldest house, a brutalist skyscraper overrun by the Hiss, a paranormal force. The 15 to 20-hour campaign combines telekinetic powers like hurling objects or levitating with gunplay via the transforming service weapon. The PS4's visuals with ray-traced reflections, optimized for PS4 Pro, and eerie sound design create an unsettling vibe. IGN's 8 out of 10 and 4 million sales reflect its cult status, with X-fans raving about the Ashtray May sequence. Discuss the board's cryptic messages, side missions like the Anchor Fight, or the Foundation DLC for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy rewards exploration. Highlight the Alan Wake connections or Jesse's Grouth, a surreal action-packed gem.
Yakuza 0, released in 2017, is Sega's prequel to the Yakuza series, set in the neon-lit 1980s Japan. You alternate between Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Manchima, navigating Kamurocho and Sotenbori in a 30 to 50-hour crime drama. Brawler combat with multiple fighting styles like Kiryu's Beast or Manchima Flugger feels brutal yet satisfying. Minigames from karaoke to disco dancing add charm, while the story of loyalty and betrayal grips. The PS4's visuals capture the era's vibe, entering an 85 out of 100 on Metacritic with 2 million sales. Yakuza fans love the sub-stories and Cabaret Club management. Discuss real estate battles, the phone booth save system, or the emotional climax for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is a commitment. Highlight the retro aesthetic or humor. A vibrant, chaotic masterpiece.
Until Dawn, released in 2015, is Supermassive's chilling interactive horror game. Set on Blackwood Mountain, you control 8 teens whose choices shape a 8 to 10 hour tale of survival against supernatural threats. The butterfly effect system ensures every decision matters, with branching paths leading to multiple endings. The PS4's visuals, with motion-captured performances by Hayden Panettiere and Rami Malek, create a cinematic feel. IGN 7.5 out of 10 praised its replayability with 1 million sales. Fans share stories of who survived their playthrough. Discuss the totem collectibles, jump scares, or the Wendigo threat for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy requires multiple runs. Highlight the choice-driven narrative or eerie atmosphere. A gripping horror experience.
FIFA 19, released in 2018, is EA's soccer juggernaut, delivering authentic football action. Play as clubs like Manchester United, or create your own in career mode, with the 10 to 20 hour journey mode starring Alex Hunter. The PS4's Frostbite engine renders realistic stadiums and players, earning an 83 out of 100 on Metacritic. X-fans love Ultimate Team's card collecting. Discuss kickoff modes, women's teams, or Champions League integration for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is grindy. Highlight the soundtrack or online play, a sports staple.
Battlefield 1, released in 2016, is DICE's visceral World War I shooter. Its 6 to 8 hour campaign tells war stories from tank battles to aerial dogfights, while multiplayer supports 64-player chaos. The PS4's visuals, with muddy trenches and dynamic weather, shine, earning an 89 out of 100 on Metacritic. Xbox fans love Operations Mode. Discuss the war stories, behemoths, or weapon customization for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy requires multiplayer dedication. Highlight the historical setting, a gripping FPS.
Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, released back in 2017, remasters the first 3 Crash games. Play as Crash, spinning through Wumpa fruit-filled levels to stop Dr. Neo Cortex. The 15 to 20 hour collection retains classic platforming with updated PS4 visuals. IGN's 8.5 out of 10 and 10 million sales reflect its nostalgia. Hardcore fans love the time trials. Discuss the gem challenges, Coco's playability, or level redesigns for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is tough. Highlight the retro charm, a nostalgic gem.
Skyrim Special Edition, released in 2016, brings Bethesda's 2011 RPG to PS4 with enhanced visuals. As the Dragonborn, you explore Tamriel in a 50 to 100 hour epic, battling dragons and joining factions. The open world, from snowy peaks to Dwemer ruins, shines. Metacritic's 81 over 130 million sales reflect its legacy. X-fans love the mod support. Discuss shouts, the Dark Brotherhood, or exploration for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is achievable. Highlight the freedom, an RPG legend.
Destiny 2, released in 2017, is Bungie's sci-fi looter shooter. As a Guardian, you fight alien factions in a 20 to 40 hour campaign with raids and strikes extending playtime. The PS4's visuals and gunplay shine, earning an 85 on 100 on Metacritic. X-fans love the Crucible. Discuss subclasses, the Forsaken expansion, or loot for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy required Steamwork. Highlight the community. A live service titan.
Far Cry 5, released in 2018, is Ubisoft's chaotic open-world shooter set in Hope County, Montana. Battle a fanatical cult led by Joseph Seed in a 20 to 30 hour campaign. The PS4's visuals, with sprawling fields and rivers, shine, earning a 78 out of 100 on Metacritic. Fans love the co-op. Discuss companions like Boomer the dog, fishing, or outposts for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is accessible. Highlight the freedom. A wild ride.
Mortal Kombat 11, released in 2019, is NetherRealm's brutal fighting game. Its 8 to 10 hour story mode follows time-bending chaos with iconic characters like Scorpion. The PS4's visuals and tight mechanics shine, earning an 82/100 on Metacritic with 12 million sales. X-fans love the fatalities. Discuss the crypt, custom variations, or online towers for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is tough. Highlight the gore, a fighting classic.
Doom 2016 is id Software's ferocious reboot of the classic FPS, delivering relentless demon-slaying action on the PS4. As the Doom Slayer, you rip through Hellspawn on Mars in a 10 to 15 hour campaign, wielding weapons like the Super Shotgun and BFG 9000. The fast-paced combat, paired with the pulse-pounding Mick Gordon soundtrack, creates an adrenaline rush, while glory kills add brutal flair. The PS4's visuals, with gore-soaked corridors and massive demons, shine, earning an 85/100 on Metacritic and 5 million sales. Fans love the chainsaw kills and snap map mode for custom levels. For your voiceover, describe the iconic Praetor suit, the Argent Tower level, or multiplayer modes. The Platinum Trophy requires skill across difficulties. Highlight the rune upgrades or arcade mode score-chasing fun. A visceral, high-octane masterpiece.
Titanfall 2, released in 2016, is Respawn's fast-paced FPS, blending pilot agility and mech combat. The 6 to 8 hour campaign follows Jack Cooper and his Titan, BT-7274, in a heartfelt sci-fi story. While running, grappling, and Titan loadouts keep gameplay fluid, with PS4 visuals shining. IGN's 9 out of 10 and 2 million sales reflect its quality. Fans love the time travel level, effect, and cause. Discuss multiplayer modes, Titan customization, or the Frontier Defense co-op for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy's tough. Highlight the parkour or BT's Bond, a criminally underrated gem.
Apex Legends, released in 2019, is Respawn's free-to-play battle royale set in the Titanfall universe. Squads of 3 choose legends like Wraith or Gibraltar for fast-paced matches. The PS4's smooth gunplay and ping system shine, earning an 88 out of 100 on Metacritic, with 100 million players by 2021. X-fans share clutch wins, discuss seasonal events, heirlooms, or movement mechanics for your voiceover. No Platinum Trophy, but challenges add replayability. Highlight the team play, a genre standout.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, released in 2017, is Capcom's chilling return to horror. As Ethan Winters, you explore a Louisiana plantation to rescue Mia in a 9 to 12 hour campaign. First-person perspective and VR support amplified the terror, with the PS4's RE engine shining. Metacritic's 86/100 and 10 million sales reflect its impact. Experty fans love the Baker family fights. Discuss puzzles, the End of Zoe DLC, or inventory management for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is tough. Highlight the atmosphere. A horror revival.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare, released in 2019, reboots the iconic series with a gritty 6 to 8 hour campaign. Play as soldiers like Captain Price in intense missions, with multiplayer and Warzone adding longevity. The PS4's visuals shine, earning an 80 score on Metacritic with 30 million sales. Aesthetics fans love gunfight mode. Discuss spec ops, weapon customization, or realism mode for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is grindy. Highlight the cinematics, a modern classic.
Dragon Ball FighterZ, released in 2018 by Arc System Works, is widely regarded as one of the finest anime fighting games ever made. Built on a stunning 2.5D engine, the game perfectly replicates the look and feel of the Dragon Ball anime, with high-impact visuals, fluid animations, and cinematic special moves that make every battle feel like an episode come to life. The core gameplay revolves around 3v3 tag team combat, where players select 3 characters to swap in and out mid-battle, creating endless opportunities for flashy combos, strategic assists, and high-speed counterattacks. Whether you're new to fighting games or a seasoned competitive player, FighterZ offers an accessible yet deeply technical system. Simple auto combos help beginners pull off impressive moves, while advanced mechanics like vanish attacks, super dashes, and perfect blocking allow experts to outplay and dominate. With local versus rent in casual online matches, training modes, and a challenging arcade mode that increases in difficulty as you progress, the game is packed with replay value. Players can earn Zenny, the in-game currency, by grinding through matches to unlock new character colors, lobby avatars, and cosmetic items, adding a layer of long-term progression without relying on microtransactions. Over the years, the roster has grown significantly through DLC, introducing fan-favorite fighters like Ultra Instinct Goku, K-Fala, Broly, and Gogeta, each with their own distinct playstyles and flashy supers that respect their anime counterparts. The game runs smoothly on all major platforms, and its esports team has remained active thanks to its tight controls, balanced mechanics, and visual appeal. Achieving the Platinum Trophy in FighterZ is no easy task either, requiring high-level mastery of the mechanics and a strong commitment to perfecting your team. Whether you're aiming to climb the online ranks or just want to enjoy over-the-top battles with your favorite Dragon Ball characters, Dragon Ball FighterZ delivers a polished, thrilling, and visually spectacular fighting experience that continues to stand tall years after release.
Batman Arkham Knight, released in 2015 by Rocksteady Studios, is the gripping final chapter of the acclaimed Arkham trilogy and one of the most cinematic superhero games ever made.
Set in a rain-soaked open-world Gotham City, the game places you firmly in the cowl of Batman as he faces his greatest psychological and physical threats, including the fear-toxin-wielding Scarecrow and the mysterious Arkham Knight. The main story spans around 15 to 20 hours, delivering a deeply emotional and action-packed narrative that explores the core of Bruce Wayne's identity, his allies, and the psychological toll of being Gotham's guardian. What sets Arkham Knight apart is its seamless blend of storytelling, exploration, and combat. The free-flow combat system, which Rocksteady perfected over the series, is more refined than ever. Fluid, responsive, and brutally satisfying, allowing you to take on groups of enemies with style and precision. New gadgets, environmental takedowns, and fear-based multi-knockouts add depth and variation to every encounter. One of the biggest gameplay additions is the fully drivable Batmobile, which plays a central role in both combat and puzzle solving. Some fans were divided on its frequent use, but its tank battles and high-speed chases bring a fresh dynamic to the game. Gliding through Gotham remains a joy, graceful, smooth, and faster than in previous entries, giving players the freedom to soar across rooftops or dive into danger within seconds. Beyond the main campaign, Arkham Knight is packed with engaging side content, including most wanted missions featuring iconic villains like Two-Face, Firefly, and Deathstroke. The game also features the return of the infamous Riddler challenges, which range from clever environmental puzzles to intense racing segments, offering hours of extra gameplay for completionists. For those aiming for the Platinum Trophy, the game demands serious dedication, requiring the completion of all side quests, collectibles, combat challenges, and more, a true test of skill and patience. Visually, the game pushes the PS4 hardware to its limits, with stunning rain effects, atmospheric lighting, and detailed character models that bring Gotham to life in dark, gritty detail. Rocksteady also released a robust season pass that added additional story content, AR challenges, new skins, and playable characters like Batgirl, Nightwing, and Robin, each with their own missions and unique combat styles. These DLCs expand the world of Gotham and give deeper insight into Batman's allies and enemies. With a Metacritic score of 87 out of 100 and millions of copies sold, Batman Arkham Knight remains a shining example of how to conclude a beloved franchise, with emotional storytelling, innovative mechanics, and a love for the source material that's felt in every frame. It's not just a game, it's a superhero masterpiece that solidified Batman's legacy in the gaming world.
Kingdom Hearts 3, released in 2019 by Square Enix, is a long-awaited action RPG that brings together the emotional storytelling of the Kingdom Hearts series and the magical worlds of Disney in one epic, unforgettable adventure. In this beautifully crafted entry, players once again step into the shoes of Sora, joined by his loyal companions Donald and Goofy, as they journey through a vast universe filled with danger, friendship, and heart. The game spans around 30 to 40 hours, with each Disney World ranging from Toy Story, Frozen, and Big Hero 6 to Pirates of the Caribbean, crafted with incredible attention to detail, blending Square Enix's signature RPG mechanics with the magic of Disney storytelling. On PS4, the visuals are stunning, with bright, colorful environments, fluid animations, and cinematic cutscenes that bring each world to life, earning the game an 80 out of 100 on Metacritic and over 6 million copies sold worldwide. Combat is fast, flashy, and more dynamic than ever, with real-time action, spellcasting, team attacks, and most notably, Keyblade transformations, which allow each Keyblade to evolve into powerful alternate forms, like magic cannons, yo-yos, or dual pistols, adding variety and excitement to every fight. The game also introduces massive over-the-top attraction flow moves based on Disney theme park rides, creating jaw-dropping moments of spectacle mid-battle. Fans of the series will appreciate the return of the Goonie ship, now reworked into an open exploration system with ship customization, space combat, and hidden secrets, offering a satisfying break between worlds. Beyond the main game, the Remind DLC expands the story with deeper lore, new playable characters, and some of the franchise's most challenging boss battles, giving longtime fans even more closure and intensity. Kingdom Hearts 3 is loaded with side quests, photo challenges, cooking with Remy from Ratatouille, and minigames inspired by vintage Disney cartoons, all contributing to the game's nostalgic and whimsical tone. For trophy hunters, the Platinum Trophy is highly achievable compared to previous entries,
making it rewarding for those who want to see and do everything without excessive grind. What truly sets Kingdom Hearts 3 apart, though, is its powerful sense of nostalgia, with musical cues, emotional callbacks, and character reunions that tug at the hearts of fans who've waited nearly 2 decades for this conclusion. It's a magical journey that captures the spirit of childhood wonder, while delivering action, heart, and visual splendor in equal measure. Whether you're a series veteran or stepping in for the first time, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a heartfelt, cinematic experience that celebrates everything fans love about Disney, Final Fantasy, and the timeless power of friendship.
Watch Dogs 2, released in 2016 by Ubisoft, is a vibrant, fast-paced open-world action-adventure that drops players into the heart of San Francisco's Bay Area as Marcus Holloway, a brilliant young hacker wrongly accused by a corrupted system. Determined to fight back, Marcus joins the underground hacker collective DeadSec, and together they wage a digital war against corporate greed, surveillance, and injustice. Set across a colorful, dynamic version of the Bay Area, including San Francisco, Oakland, and Silicon Valley, the game offers a sprawling playground filled with missions, secrets, and opportunities to bend technology to your will. The campaign runs about 20 to 30 hours, blending stealth, hacking, driving, and exploration into one smooth, open-ended experience. Unlike its darker-toned predecessor, Watch Dogs 2 leans into humor, satire, and youthful rebellion, making it feel fresh, alive, and surprisingly lighthearted for a game about cyber warfare. Players can hijack cars remotely, control city infrastructure, distract enemies with hacked phones, or even take control of robots and forklifts, all in real time, using an intuitive hacking mule that turns markets into a one-man tech army. Drones and RC jumpers add new layers to stealth and puzzle solving, letting you infiltrate enemy areas without setting foot inside. Hacking isn't just a gimmick, it's the core of the gameplay, and Watch Dogs 2 gives you the freedom to complete missions however you choose. Stealthy and silent, loud and chaotic, or purely digital. The side missions are just as engaging as the main story, often filled with social commentary, humor, and clever world building. You might hack a smart home gone rogue, sabotage a shady tech CEO, or expose a cult's dirty secrets, all while goofing off with selfies and emotes and stylish custom outfits. The co-op mode is a fan favorite, letting you team up with friends to take on multiplayer objectives, complete missions together, or just explore and cause havoc across the city. For completionists, the Platinum Trophy is very much within reach, requiring time and curiosity rather than punish and grind, making it accessible for players who want the full experience. Visually, the game pops on PS4 with bright colors, dynamic weather, and diverse, bustling population that gives San Francisco its unique character. The music, humor, and modern tech pulp culture references give the game a distinct personality, setting it apart from other open-world titles. From flying drones over the Golden Gate Bridge, the infiltrating corporate HQs with nothing but a laptop and a dream. Watch Dogs 2 is a tech-fueled thrill ride that mixes smart gameplay with sharp style. It's funny, bold, and deeply satisfying, proving that hacking the system has never been this fun.
Near Replicant version 1.224474871139, released in 2021, is a haunting and heartfelt remake of the 2010 cult classic, reimagined for modern audiences with upgraded visuals, polished combat, and a deeper emotional resonance. Set in a crumbling, melancholic world, you play as a young warrior driven by a single purpose: to save his ailing sister Yona from a mysterious illness called the Black Scrawl. The game's journey unfolds over 20 to 30 hours, but the true depth of Near Replicant only reveals itself through its multiple endings, each layering new revelations, perspectives, and heartbreaking truths that redefine the meaning of your actions. With a refined real-time combat system inspired by Nier Automata, the gameplay is more fluid and engaging than the original, allowing for slick combos, magic attacks, and seamless transitions between swordplay and spellcasting, especially with the help of Grimoire Weiss, your witty, sentient spellbook companion, who unleashes devastating dark magic while adding dry, sarcastic humor to your journey. The PS4 enhancements breathe new life into the world, with beautiful, desolate environments, improved character models, and a stunning remastered soundtrack that fans have praised as one of gaming's finest, emotional, orchestral, and unforgettable.
Side quests are plentiful and often deceptively meaningful, ranging from simple errands to deeply personal stories that reflect on memory, loss, and identity. The game's emotional core is where it truly shines, touching on themes of sacrifice, love, and the consequences of one's choices, all told through Yoko Taro's uniquely haunting and philosophical storytelling. Fans of the original will find joy in the subtle additions, extended scenes, and the inclusion of Ending E, a brand new finale that connects to Nier Automata and offers a powerful sense of closure. The road to the Platinum Trophy demands dedication, as it requires multiple playthroughs, collecting every weapon, and witnessing every ending. Yet, many players find that replays deeply rewarding, with fresh perspectives and emotional gut punches in each round. While it may look like a traditional action RPG on the surface, Nier Replicant constantly defies expectations, shifting genres, breaking conventions, and tugging at your heart when you least expect it. It's not just a remaster, it's a beautifully reimagined experience that honors the original while elevating its themes and mechanics for a new generation. Whether you're drawn in by the tragic story, the complex characters, the jaw-dropping soundtrack, or the philosophical undertones, Nier Replicant is an unforgettable journey that stays with you long after the final credits roll. A real game that's as thought-provoking as it is emotional, and a true masterpiece of modern storytelling and gaming.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider, released in 2018 by Eidos Montreal and Crystal Dynamics, delivers a powerful and atmospheric conclusion to Lara Croft's gripping origin trilogy. Set deep in the lush, dangerous jungles of Peru, the game plunges players into a richly detailed world filled with ancient tombs, hidden temples, and deadly secrets. Over a 15 to 20 hour campaign, Lara faces her greatest challenges yet, not only against enemies and environmental hazards, but within herself. And she grapples with the consequences of her actions and what it truly means to embrace the legacy of the Tomb Raider. The game's visuals on PS4 are breathtaking, with dense foliage, dynamic lighting, and realistic water effects, creating an immersive, almost cinematic feel that enhances every moment of exploration and danger. Shadow of the Tomb Raider emphasizes stealth gameplay, allowing players to use mud camouflage, vine-covered walls, and silent takedowns to stalk enemies like a predator in the wild. Combat is intense but measured, often giving players the freedom to choose how they approach each encounter. One of the standout features is the return of challenge tombs, a fan-favorite element that showcases the game's best design work, featuring complex environmental puzzles, deadly traps, and ancient mechanisms that test your wit and patience. These tombs aren't just optional content, they're where the heart of the series shines, combining exploration, lore, and clever design. Alongside tombs, the game offers robust crafting and survival systems, where you gather resources to upgrade weapons, gear, and outfits, allowing you to tailor Lara's abilities to suit your playstyle. Side missions, hidden collectibles, and lore-rich murals flesh out the world and reward curious players with the deeper insights into the cultures and mysteries of the region. The Peruvian setting is a character in itself, filled with lost cities, hidden cenotes, and living civilizations that add authenticity and depth to the adventure. The emotional core of the game lies in Lara's character arc, as she evolves from a determined survivor into a confident, battle-hardened adventurer who finally understands the weight of her actions and the legacy she carries. Her journey is portrayed with nuance, balancing vulnerability with strength, and by the end, it feels like Lara has truly become the Tomb Raider she was always meant to be. For trophy hunters, the Platinum Trophy is both satisfying and achievable, rewarding those who explore every corner, solve every tomb, and complete every challenge the game has to offer. With over 4 million copies sold and a Metacritic score of 77, Shadow of the Tomb Raider may not reinvent the formula, but it refines it to near perfection, delivering a thoughtful, emotional, and visually stunning finale to one of gaming's most iconic heroes. It's a fitting conclusion to Lara's origin story, a game that balances quiet discovery with cinematic action, and one that celebrates the explorer spirit at the heart of the Tomb Raider legacy.
Ghost Recon Wildlands, released in 2017 by Ubisoft, is a massive open-world tactical shooter that puts you deep in the heart of a fictionalized Bolivia, where you and your elite Ghost team are tasked with taking down the ruthless Santa Blanca drug cartel. As a member of this elite special forces unit, you'll operate behind enemy lines in a sprawling 30 to 50-hour campaign
using stealth, strategy, and firepower to dismantle the cartel's operations piece by piece. The game's vast map is one of Ubisoft's most ambitious yet, filled with rugged mountains, dense jungles, arid deserts, and bustling villages, all rendered with impressive PS4 visuals that immerse you in a living, breathing war zone. Wildlands offers complete freedom in how you approach missions, whether you go in guns blazing, take out targets silently with synchronized sniper shots, or scout ahead with drones before launching a precision assault. The game is built with co-op in mind, supporting up to 4 players online, and it's here that the experience truly shines, communicating with your squad, coordinating ambushes, or pulling off a night raid under the cover of darkness make for some of the most intense and rewarding gameplay in the tactical shooter genre. When playing solo, your AI teammates can still be directed for sync shots and coordinated attacks, giving you full control over the battlefield. A wide variety of vehicles, from helicopters and dirt bikes to armored trucks and skied boats, let you explore the massive world at your pace, whether you're storming enemy compounds or traversing rugged terrain. Each province of Bolivia is controlled by a different cartel boss, and taking them down opens up new parts of the narrative, with the Santa Blanca organization built like a pyramid of targets you must eliminate one mission at a time. The game's starting characters may be grounded in military realism, but they also delve into themes of corruption, power, and resistance with some surprisingly intense and cinematic moments. Ubisoft expanded the game further with DLC content, including Narco Road and Fallen Ghosts, which added new storylines, gear, and challenges, keeping the experience fresh for returning players. For those aiming for the Platinum Trophy, be prepared. It's a grind that involves full map exploration, weapon and skill unlocks, and completing a wide range of objectives, but it's also a satisfying reward for mastering every aspect of the game. Whether you're playing the solo or in a full squad, Ghost Recon Wildlands offers a sandbox of tragical freedom where every mission can be tackled your way, and every encounter is shaped by your choices and planning. It may not have scored the highest Metacritic at 70, but it's a fan favorite for those who crave open-world strategy, team-based action, and immersive military gameplay. With its line of stealth, gunplay exploration, and cooperative tactics, Wildlands remains a tactical blast, a true playground for those who love planning their approach as much as executing it.
Infamous Second Son, released in 2014 by Sucker Punch Productions, is a visually stunning open-world superhero adventure that lets you step into the shoes of Delsin Rowe, a rebellious graffiti artist who suddenly gains incredible powers after an encounter with a nether conduit. Set in a beautifully realized version of Seattle, the game showcases the power of the then new PS4 hardware, with striking lighting effects, detailed textures, and smooth particle animations that make every explosion, power burst, and neon trail feel electrifying. The story unfolds over a 15 to 20-hour campaign, as Delsin unlocks and masters a growing arsenal of elemental abilities, starting with smoke and moving on to neon, video, and concrete, each with its own unique movement style, combat mechanics, and traversal options. Switching between powers feels fluid and exciting, allowing players to experiment with different combos, stealth tactics, or all-out mayhem. The game's signature karma system adds weight to your actions, letting you choose between the heroic or destructive path. Your choices not only affect the story and Delsin's personality, but also change how your powers evolve, giving the game strong replay value. Combat is fast, responsive, and explosive, whether you're zipping across rooftops in glowing neon or erupting into a cloud of smoke to ambush enemies. The open world is packed with enemy strongholds to liberate, collectibles to find, and side missions that add flavor to the city's tense atmosphere under DUP military occupation. One standout addition is the Paper Trail DLC, a unique episodic side story that blended in-game missions with web-based investigations, expanding the lore while encouraging deeper engagement with the world. For trophy hunters, the Platinum Trophy is refreshingly accessible, mostly requiring 2 playthroughs, one good, one evil, and completion of all side content, making it a rewarding and manageable challenge. Seattle itself is more than just a backdrop. It's an interactive playground for your powers, with rainy streets, massive towers, and a moody urban vibe that matches the game's tone perfectly. Whether you're dashing through neon-lit alleys, gliding over rooftops with a video-powered link suit, or turning enemy vehicles into clouds of smoke,
Infamous Second Son delivers a superpowered thrill ride that combines stylish action with player-driven storytelling. It may not have reinvented the genre, but it nailed what it set out to do. Deliver an empowering, fast-paced superhero experience with gorgeous visuals, tight controls, and real consequence to your choices. With an 80 on 100 on Metacritic and millions of fans behind it, it remains a standout in the PS4 library. A bold, explosive journey of power, rebellion, and identity.
Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, released in 2014, is Monolith's thrilling Tolkien-inspired adventure. As Talion, a ranger bound to a wraith, you battle Sauron's forces in a 15-20-hour campaign across Mordor's open world. The Nemesis system, where orcs remember your encounters and rise through ranks, is revolutionary, creating dynamic rivalries. The PS4's visuals with ash-strewn landscapes shine, earning an 84 out of 100 on Metacritic and 5 million sales. X-fans love slaying unique orc captains. Discuss the Wraith powers, rune crafting, or the Bright Lord DLC for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is achievable. Highlight the stealth or epic battles, a genre-defining action game.
Welcome to the Norse saga of God of War, a 2018 masterpiece from Santa Monica Studio that redefined Kratos, the ghost of Sparta. No longer in Greece, Kratos now navigates the brutal, frost-bitten realms of Norse mythology with his young son, Atreus, on a deeply personal quest to skyla the ashes of Atreus' mother, Faye, from the highest peak in the realms. This isn't just a game. It's a cinematic journey that blends heart-pounding combat, breathtaking exploration, and an emotional father-son story that resonates with players worldwide. The game's combat is a visceral dance of axe-throwing precision and brutal melee, with the Leviathan axe feeling like an extension of your will. You'll freeze enemies, recall the axe with a satisfying thud, and chain combos with Atreus' arrows, creating a dynamic duo that evolves as the story unfolds. The world is a visual feast, from Midgard's lush forests to Alfheim's ethereal glow, all captured in a seamless single-shot camera that never breaks immersion. The narrative tackles themes of fatherhood, grief, and redemption, with Kratos' gruff stoicism clashing with Atreus' curiosity, leading to moments that'll tug at your heartstrings. Side quests like hunting Valkyries or exploring the Lake of Nine add dozens of hours of content, while the lore drawn from Norse myths begs to be uncovered through environmental storytelling. God of War won IGN's Game of the Year in 2018, praised for its 30 to 40 hour campaign and near-perfect pacing. On X, fans rave about iconic moments like the battle with the stranger or the emotional climax, with over 15 million units sold by 2022. The game's accessibility options, like customizable controls, make it welcoming for all players. For trophy hunters, the Platinum is challenging but rewarding, requiring mastery of combat and exploration. Whether you're Saint Draugr, solving puzzles in ancient ruins, or upgrading Kratos' skills with runic attacks, every moment feels polished. The soundtrack, composed by Bear McQuarrie, elevates every battle with its thunderous drums and haunting chants. If you played it, you know why it's a PS4 essential. Its blend of raw power and tender storytelling sets a new standard for action-adventure games. Expand your voiceover by describing the Jormungandr culture, the Niflheim runs grind, or how the game sets up Ragnarok. This is Kratos at his best, and God of War is a must-play legend.
The Last of Us Part 2 is Naughty Dog's ambitious, polarizing sequel to a modern classic, released in 2020. You step back into the post-apocalyptic world as Ellie, now 19, on a relentless quest for revenge after a devastating event. Set 5 years after the first game, this 25-30-hour epic pushes storytelling boundaries with a narrative that's as heartbreaking as it is divisive. The game's world, from Seattle's flooded streets to Wyoming's snowy hills, is a technical marvel on the PS4, with jaw-dropping visuals and immersive sound design. Gameplay blends stealth, scavenging, and brutal combat, with smarter AI that calls out names and flanks you, making every encounter feel like a life or death struggle.
A laser ray, Molotovs, silenced pistols, and crafted ships feels weighty, while new mechanics like dodging and pro movement add depth. The story explores cycles of violence, love, and loss with dual perspectives that challenge your empathy. Critics like GamesRadar 5/5 praised its emotional depth and polish, though some fans on X debated its bold narrative choices, with posts garnering millions of views. Accessibility features like customizable difficulty and visual aids set a new standard, earning Naughty Dog accolades. You'll craft supplies, upgrade skills, and unclip a collectible to flesh up in the world's lore, from journal entries to trading cards. Memorable moments like the museum flashback or Seattle's open road hub offer emotional highs and lows. The game's 20 million in sales by 2023 reflect its impact despite heated X discussions about its ending. For your voiceover, dive into Elif's growth, the Abby perspective shift, or the guitar playing sequences that anchor the story. Trophy hunters will enjoy the challenge of finding all artifacts or mastering the return mode in the remastered version. This soundtrack by Gustavo Santaolalla weave melancholy into every scene. Whether you love or question his choices, The Last of Us Part 2 is a bold, unforgettable journey that demands discussion.
Uncharted 4: A Thief's End is Nathan Drake's final chapter, a 2016 action-adventure gem that blends Hollywood spectacle with heartfelt storytelling. Developed by Naughty Dog, it follows Drake, now retired, pulled back into treasure hunting by his long-lost brother Sam to chase Henry Avery's pirate fortune. The 15 to 20-hour campaign takes you from Scottish Highlands to Madagascar's vibrant plains, with set pieces like the Jeep chase stealing the show. Gameplay mixes climbing, gunplay, and stealth, with the new grappler hook outing verticality. The PS4's power shines in lush jungles and crumbling ruins, earning IGN's 9 out of 10 for visuals and pacing. The story explores family, legacy, and closure, with Nolan North's performance as Drake shining. Multiplayer and survival modes add replayability, while collectibles like journals deepen the lore. X-fans loved the banter between Drake and Elena, with posts praising the emotional epilogue. With 16 million sales, it's a PS4 titan. Describe the Libertalia exploration, puzzle solving, or photo mode for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy rewards exploration and combat mastery, a must-play for adventure fans.
Bloodborne is a gothic nightmare from Software released in 2015 that redefined challenging action RPGs. Set in the plague-ridden city of Yharnam, you're a hunter battling grotesque beasts and cosmic horrors in a Lovecraftian world. Its fast-paced combat rewards aggression, with trick weapons like the Saw Cleaver transforming mid-fight for versatile playstyles. The PS4's dark, detailed visuals, cobblestone streets, foggy cathedrals create an oppressive atmosphere, while the cryptic lore invites speculation. Bosses like Father Gascoigne and Lady Maria test grilled reflexes, with Chalice dungeons adding randomized challenges. IGN gave it a 9.1 out of 10, and X-Posts call it a masterpiece, with 7 million sales by 2020. Discuss the rally system, Old Hunters DLC, or the elusive Platinum Trophy. The haunting soundtrack and interconnected world make every step gripping. For your voiceover, highlight the Blood Vials mechanic, Yharnam's secrets, or its influence on Souls-likes. A punishing, unforgettable journey.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is Rockstar's 2018 Western epic, immersing you in 1899 America as Arthur Morgan, a rugged outlaw in the declining Bandler Linde gang. This 100-hour saga blends a cinematic story with a living open world, from snowy peaks to dusty plants. Gameplay offers shootouts, heists, hunting, and camp interactions with a morality system shaping Arthur's fate. The PS4's visuals, like dynamic weather and wildlife, are stunning, earning a 97 out of 100 on Metacritic. The story of loyalty and redemption is emotional, with Arthur's arc resonating deeply. X-fans heard tales of random encounters, like saving strangers or robbing trains, with 55 million sales by 2023. Discuss the Deadeye system, camp dynamics, or online mode. For your voiceover, highlight the epilogue, stranger missions, or soundtrack. The Platinum Trophy is a grind, but the world's depth makes it worth it. A landmark title.
Horizon Zero Dawn, released in 2017, is Guerrilla Games' stunning open-world RPG. You play as Aloy, an outcast in a post-apocalyptic world where robotic creatures roam. The 30 to 50-hour story unravels humanity's fall, blending tribal culture with sci-fi. Combat mixes stealth, traps, and bow-based precision against machines like Thunderjaws. The PS4's lush biomes, from deserts to frozen mountains, are breathtaking, earning IGN's 9.3 out of 10. With 20 million sales, X-Fans praised Aloy's journey and the Frozen Wild DLC. Discuss the skill trees, crafting, or lore logs for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is achievable, rewarding exploration. Highlight the photo mode or machine override mechanics. A brown baking title that blends beauty and brains.
Ghost of Tsushima, released in 2020, is Sucker Punch's samurai epic set during the Mongol invasion of Tsushima Highland. As Jin Sakai, you choose between honorable samurai tactics or stealthy ghost methods to liberate your home. The 20 to 40 hour campaign offers a vibrant open world, from cherry blossoms to stormy cliffs, with Kurosawa mode's black and white filter paying homage to classic films. Combat is precise, with stand-space duels and katana mastery. IGN's 9 out of 10 praised its visuals and story, with 9.7 million sales by 2022. X-fans love the photo mode and standoffs. Discuss exploration, haiku crafting, or the director's cut's Iki Island DLC. The Platinum Trophy rewards completionists. For your voiceover, highlight Chin's moral conflict or the wind-guided navigation. A cinematic triumph.
Final Fantasy VII Remake reimagines the 1997 classic released in 2020, focusing on Midgar. As Cloud Strife, you join Avalanche to fight Shinra. With a 30 to 40 hour story blending nostalgia and new twists, real-time combat with ATV mechanics is thrilling, and the PS4's visuals are stunning. IGN's 8 out of 10 praised its polish, with 7 million sales. Fans love Cloud's banner and Sephiroth's return. Discuss the summons, materia system, or expanded characters like Jessie. The Platinum Trophy rewards mastery. For your voiceover, highlight the wall market or soundtrack. A bold remake that shines. Persona 5 Royal is Atlus's 2019 enhanced edition of the stylish JRPG, blending turn-based combat with a high school simulator. You're Joker, leading the Phantom Thieves to reform corrupt hearts in Tokyo's supernatural palaces. The 100-plus hour campaign is a visual and auditory feast, with a jazzy Shigenori Sojima soundtrack and vibrant anime art. New characters like Kasumi Yashizawa and a third semester adept to the Rebellion-themed story. Combat is strategic, with Persona fusions, baton pass, and showtime attacks. Metacritic's 95 by 100 reflects its polish, with 3.2 million sales. Fans adore the confidence system and palace designs like Kamoshida's castle. Discuss social links, the thieves' den, or the merciless difficulty for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is a grind, but rewarding. Highlight the cultural impact or daily life mechanics like cooking and studying. A must-play JRPG gem.
Metal Gear Solid V: The Phantom Pain is Hideo Kojima's 2015 open-world stealth epic. As Big Boss, you rebuild Mother Base while infiltrating outposts in Afghanistan and Africa. The 30 to 50 hour campaign offers unmatched freedom. Sneak with CQC, snipe, or Fulton enemies into the sky. The PS4's Fox engine delivers stunning visuals with dynamic day-night cycles and weather. The story of loss and betrayal, voiced by Kiefer Sutherland, is gripping but divisive for its pacing. IGN's 10 over 10 praised its mechanics with 20 million sales. X-Post love buddies like D-Zog and Quiet. Discuss base management, side ops, or the cassette tape lore for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is tough. Highlight the emergent gameplay or online FOB invasions, a technical marvel that redefines self.
Dark Souls 3, released in 2016, is From Software's brutal finale to the Souls trilogy. Set in Lothric, you're an Ashen One, linking the first flame. The 30 to 50 hour campaign demands precision in combat, with diverse weapons and magic. The interconnected world, from Irithil's moonlit streets to the Grand Archives, is haunting with cryptic lore. Bosses like the Abyss Watchers in Soul to Cinder are legendary, and online invasions add chaos. IGN's 9.5 out of 10 and 7 million sales reflect its impact. Ixit fans share boss fight triumphs, discuss Covenants, the Ring Steel DLC, or the Estus Flask system for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is a badge of honor. Highlight the soundtrack or level design, a punishing, rewarding masterpiece.
Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, released in 2019, is From Software's ninja epic set in Sengoku, Japan. As the one-armed wolf, you seek revenge with precise katana combat and stealth. The 20 to 30 hour campaign's posture system rewards aggression, while Resurrection adds strategy. The PS4's misty landscapes and temples are gorgeous, earning a 9 out of 10 from Games Radar. Bosses like Ishin and Genichiro are brutal, with 10 million sales in the Game of the Year win. Axe fans praise the grappling hook and shinobi prosthetic. Discuss stealth kills, the divine dragon fight, or multiple endings for your voiceover. The Platinum Trophy is a test of skill. Highlight the lore or sound design. A unique Souls-like triumph